Welcome to Manchester United News Update. Subscribe for more Manchester United news, match previews, and transfer updates. Huge Man United transfer hint dropped in Liverpool game as Erik ten Hag target close. Manchester United transfer news as Men Sport takes a look at the latest transfer news on Ahmad and Ruben Amorim's goalkeeping options. Manchester United came away from Anfield with a point and with excitement with what's to come under Ruben Amorim in the second half of the season. Ahmad equalised in the second half after Cody Gakpo and Mohamed Salah had put Liverpool ahead. Lisandro Martinez had opened the scoring for United in what was a much improved performance by Amorim's men. The display somewhat takes the pressure off the need for reinforcements in January. However, Sir Jim Ratcliffe is expected to look at improving Amorim's side before the window closes. So with that in mind, Men Sport takes a look at the latest transfer news and opinions. New contract hint. When Ahmad tucked the ball past Alisson at Anfield, he celebrated widely in front of the United fans in the corner. Mobbed by his teammates, the United forward sent a message to fans with love. As he walked back to his position, the Ivory Coast international turned around and kissed the United badge. It comes after reports United are close to triggering an extension to his deal. United are understood to also be keen on penning him down to a new deal completely. Men Sport says, Ahmad has risen to be one of United's best players this season and Amorim has proved his desire to make the forward his trusted ally. Getting Ahmad's future secured is vital for United. The January transfer window is normally best for signing new players, but if United can extend the winger's contract this month, it could be the best business they could possibly complete. Ten Hag target back on radar. Man United are reportedly considering revisiting their interest in Parma goalkeeper Zion Suzuki, who was a target under Erik ten Hag. The goalkeeper was reportedly close to moving to Old Trafford in 2023 and was also linked last summer. With uncertainty over Atley Bayender's future, Suzuki is now back on the radar. According to journalist Marco Mola, the goalkeeper is back on United's radar. Unfortunately, Parma aren't expected to let him leave mid-season as they currently find themselves in a relegation battle in Serie A. Man United transfer news, Marcus Rashford makes decision as target enters advanced talks. Manchester United's draw against Liverpool could offer a boost as the club work in the transfer market and speculation continues over a move for a new forward in January or the summer. Manchester United will wake up this morning with a bounce in their step following an much improved performance in their draw with Liverpool. Bruno Fernandes and head coach Ruben Amorim were left a little angered, despite a positive performance, but will no doubt be relieved the Red Devils can still contend with the best. The remainder of the month can still offer some salvation to shore up deficiencies however. Marcus Rashford was once again missing from United's squad, with talk of interest from AC Milan. A miss from Rasmus Højlund may keenly focus the club's mind on a possible move for a new forward too. There is no shortage of possibilities, the United may still require sales to make moves in the coming weeks. Mirror Football takes a look at the latest transfer news and rumors surrounding Old Trafford. Rashford makes transfer decision. Marcus Rashford wants to join a La Liga side if possible. Manchester United have set a £40 million asking price for Rashford, who has ruled out a move to Turkey or Saudi Arabia. His £325,000 a week wages are posing a problem for interested parties however. The Daily Mail report that Rashford would prefer a move to Spain but that is unlikely to be feasible until the summer, meaning a stalemate could arrive this month. AC Milan are weighing up a loan offer for Rashford, per the Mail, however, which could offer an alternative route. Talks underway. Reports in Nigeria claim that talks have started over a possible move for striker Victor Osimhen. The star striker missed out on a move to Chelsea in the summer and the Nigeria international ultimately moved on loan to Galatasaray from Napoli. Osimhen is now said to be keen to make the move to Old Trafford, according to Business Day. The outlet states that Osimhen has a €90 million release clause and that it could take a smaller fee of €75 million this January to facilitate a transfer. Cunha in advanced talks. Matheus Cunha is in advanced talks over a new contract at Wolves, but it might not be all bad news for interested parties. The Telegraph claim the forward is on the verge of signing a new deal, with the club in advanced talks with the Brazilian's entourage to secure his future at Molineux. The renewal, however, is set to include a release clause that would be allowed to be activated if Wolves are relegated. Wolves spent £44 million to sign Cunha from Atletico Madrid in 2023, and won't come cheaply for interested parties such as United or Arsenal. The Midland side still sit just 1 point away from the relegation zone, and thus the possibility of relegation offering an easier route to his signing remains. Ruben Amorim gives verdict on Joshua Zirkzee decision in Manchester United draw with Liverpool. After the worst possible start to his week, Joshua Zirkzee had the opportunity for the best possible end to it at Anfield. Manchester United head coach Ruben Amorim felt Joshua Zirkzee made the perfect decision to square the ball to Harry Maguire for a match-winning chance at Liverpool. Substitute Zirkzee was played into the right-hand channel in the 97th minute and passed the ball to Maguire, who lifted the ball over the crossbar with the goal gaping at 2-2. Zirkzee, serenaded by the United supporters for the first time at Anfield 6 days after he was goaded by thousands at Old Trafford following his substitution against Newcastle, had a clear option to shoot but opted to play the ball to the unmarked Maguire to his left. "For me, I think it was the perfect decision," Amorim opined. "He can shoot, but he put the ball in the center. One guy is running back, the ball was really slow for Harry to score, but sometimes you can't. Josh made a good decision, in my opinion." Manuel Ugarte has stood out since Amorim was appointed 2 months ago, and the Uruguayan's growing reputation continued in a gutsy performance at Anfield. Ugarte played under Amorim for 2 years at Sporting, but the United head coach was reluctant to dwell on an individual performer. "I don't want to talk about just Ugarte, he's the only guy I know really well. Everybody, even in the bench. Today they faced the competition in a different way. It's so simple but so difficult to explain here, so it's so clear for everybody." Amorim was disinterested in the topic of Liverpool's penalty award. Alexis Mac Allister nodded the ball against Matthijs de Ligt's outstretched arm, but referee Michael Oliver did not immediately award a penalty. Following guidance from the VAR, Oliver reviewed the handball on the pitch side monitor and awarded Liverpool a spot kick that Mohamed Salah converted in the 70th minute. "I didn't see the image," Amorim admitted. "It seems like someone touched the ball before touching the hand. Was a shame because was really hard in the moment. When you touch the ball you change direction of the ball. Was really hard for us, but when we were losing 2-1 we felt we could draw and in the end maybe win the game." Fabrizio Romano delivers significant Manchester United transfer update. Star is not untouchable. Manchester United are looking to make sales in the January transfer window in order to make room for new signings in Ruben Amorim's squad. Manchester United entered the 2025 January transfer window in a difficult position, struggling after 4 consecutive losses in the Premier League and Carabao Cup. Their first game of the new year was a positive away draw against rivals Liverpool, but the problems at the club remain. Ruben Amorim, who is trying to focus on getting results, faces the difficult task of revamping a squad desperately in need of reinforcements. However, the club's financial troubles, stemming from heavy spending during Erik ten Hag's stint in charge at Old Trafford, complicates the situation. Amorim needs improved wing-back options as soon as possible, as well as signings in other areas around the pitch. Most of that will likely need to wait until the summer. But the Reds must start looking to offload some of the existing squad now to generate as much cash as possible in terms of transfer fees and wages. Manchester United are looking to make sales in the January transfer window in order to make room for new signings in Ruben Amorim's squad. Manchester United entered the 2025 January transfer window in a difficult position, struggling after 4 consecutive losses in the Premier League and Carabao Cup. Their first game of the new year was a positive away draw against rivals Liverpool, but the problems at the club remain. Ruben Amorim, who is trying to focus on getting results, faces the difficult task of revamping a squad desperately in need of reinforcements. However, the club's financial troubles, stemming from heavy spending during Erik ten Hag's stint in charge at Old Trafford, complicates the situation. Amorim needs improved wing-back options as soon as possible as well as signings in other areas around the pitch. Most of that will likely need to wait until the summer. But the Reds must start looking to offload some of the existing squad now to generate as much cash as possible in terms of transfer fees and wages. Romano delivers Casemiro transfer update. Casemiro was one player who many were expecting to depart last summer, with various links to the Saudi Pro League. However, a deal was not made and the Brazilian was having quite a good season under Ten Hag before the managerial change. Amorim has come in and Casemiro does not appear to suit what he wants to do. The manager has spoken about the importance of athleticism and keeping the ball, two things that Casemiro is not an expert in at 32 years of age. Fabrizio Romano has revealed that Casemiro could be one to watch this month, with a possible mid-season move to Saudi Arabia on the cards. Casemiro, keep an eye on Casemiro, the Italian journalist began while speaking on his YouTube channel. My understanding is that Casemiro could leave Manchester United.